Okay, everybody, settle down, settle down. Get that straight right there. And welcome back to the channel. Your favorite art YouTube channel, Yids TV, of course. Welcome. Today, I'd like to introduce a new segment, and I would like to call it Show and Tell. So get comfortable because I hope you're ready to hear me just yap about some artwork. Show and Tell is a new segment on my channel where I'd like stop. Hold on, bro. Hold on. It's hot as Satan's balls in here. Let me take that off. Tie this up. Pull that out a bit. That is way better. It's a bit toasty in here. Anyway, Show and Tell is a new segment on the channel where I'd like to obviously show you some new artwork I've been working on or have made and talk to you about it. It's combining my two favorite things in the world, art and talking. Wow. Making this its own kind of video allows me to show how enthusiastic I am about my work and genuinely give it the attention it deserves. Because you know, in our vlogs, I'm usually showing the process of how it's made, but I don't necessarily have all the time in the world to talk about how it was made. And that's doing the work a disservice, so I'd like to tell you about this one if you don't mind. This here is my most recent piece called The Fighter, or its other name is The Winner. The names will make sense shortly. Anyway, The Fighter was originally an idea I sketched up in about 2023. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why in the Sam hell did it take you 3 years to complete one painting? Let me explain. Most of the time when I have an idea, I don't always immediately sketch it, but even when I do, I don't always immediately execute it. Sometimes it's just not that time, and I believe everything is timing. And this one couldn't be more on time. The concept has been doing more than just speaking to me. It's been yelling at me. So yeah, I felt like I really needed to get this one out. Recently, I have just been taking L after L and blow after blow, and my art career just really hasn't been going in the upwards trajectory I'd love to see it go in. You know, it's been a bit of a roller coaster, and lately I felt something worse than a steady decline. I've been feeling stagnant, and as someone who loves progress, I hate that. It's super easy to track my progress as an illustrator or painter or an artist because I can progressively see something like, let's grab this for example, my artwork going from something like this to learning how to paint and make something like this. So I can see that I'm getting better skill-wise, but I guess when it comes to chasing my dreams and becoming a full-time artist, I don't ever know when I'm gonna get there. And it's been eating at me a lot more than usual lately. I really wish I had some way to tell whether or not my efforts are going to good use, because every single day I make something, I draw something, I edit something, I film something. I'm always doing something, and I'm holding on to the phrase, one day. One day I'll make it. One day I'll be free. One day I'll be a full-time successful artist. But that one day, as lovely as it is to look forward to it, it's also like the most painful thing ever because I have no idea when that one day is coming. I have no way to tell if I'm going the right way, if I'm doing anything right. Everything I do just feels wrong lately. It just feels like I am not making progress. And these thoughts are always pushed to the back of my head, and I'm like, no, I just keep working. But most recently I posted a video, another vlog, you know, thinking it was some of my best work. It's one where I recently made this painting and showed the entire process. Let me put that back. This is not show and tell for you, buddy. You had your shine. I spent a lot of time editing it, painting, and I genuinely feel like it was one of my best videos, if not my best one. And long story short, that video flopped harder than Blockbuster in 2014. Thank you if you watched that video. I really appreciate you. And all the people who consistently show love and especially talking in the comments. I rock with y'all heavy. I like talking, so thank y'all for talking to me. But I think seeing that fail was just like the last straw on the camel's back. Lately, with how everything's been in my life, I've really been needing a win. And yeah, I just haven't been getting any. And that's finally caused the self-doubt demons to just get a little bit louder than I'm used to. So loud that I am almost disgusted to admit that I genuinely thought about giving up my dreams of becoming a full-time artist. Something I thought I'd never think of, something I thought I'd never consider. Considering I've been working towards this since I was 14, since I came up with the name Yids, Y-I-D-S, Yo, I Draw Stuff. Art has been my entire life since I was 5 years old and got the pencil. And when I learned I could make it my job someday, I've dedicated my entire life to it ever since. It's my entire personality. It is the one thing I'm good at. I am the one-trick pony. It's the one thing I'm good at and the one thing that I'm not confident about. That's probably another one of my issues right there. But when that thought to throw away everything I've ever done and just give up on myself so soon, it genuinely disgusted me. And then I saw this blank canvas over there in the corner of my studio, and another thought came across my mind, and it was, I think I'd genuinely rather die than give up on my dreams. And that may sound dramatic, but if we really think about it, that's exactly what that is. Giving up on my dreams would almost in a way be like death for me. I know I'm pretty young, but as someone who's given all of their middle school, high school, elementary, and even now at 21 years of age, my entire life to one thing and to just throw it away, to just give up, I don't know what I'd have left. I'd be a shell of my former self, and I'd probably disappoint a younger version of myself. Having all these thoughts and thinking all these negative things led me to finally realizing with a conversation I had with my girlfriend that I think I'm probably burnt out from doing all that I do with this art, you know? I do so much, yet it never feels like any of it is enough. And with that, it felt like there was only one thing to do, and that was to paint. But this time I wanted to put the cameras away, close the editing software, turn off all socials, stop being a businessman for a second, a marketer, a graphic designer, all that. I just wanted to paint. I just wanted to remind myself why I love this. And I needed to paint this concept from 2023 more than ever. But you know what? Because you know what it just symbolizes to me? This guy has a bloody nose, blood dripping on his lip and his chin, scars all over his face. He's got a black eye, bandages all over. This dude has had his ass whooped so bad that he is quite literally seeing stars. But you know what I respect about him? He is still alive. He's still standing. He's been beaten, battered, and bruised, and he's still looking forward. You can't do nothing but respect that. And honestly, as corny as it may come off, man, I relate to this right now. I relate to this piece more than ever because I've just been rolling with those punches, dog. I've been doing my very best. I've been working really hard. Life's been whooping my ass, but I'm still here, and I'm gonna still be here until I win. And that's why his name is the fighter and also the winner. Because if it's one thing video games has taught me in my childhood is that you never really lose until you quit. You can always try again. And if you keep trying again over and over and over and over and over, you're eventually gonna win. Unless you're just that ass. Then you just turn off the game. Then yeah, go home, bro. Pack it up. At least in my experience, I could lose 100 times, but I know if I just keep trying, I'm gonna win. And I just have to accept that right now it's just not my time. Every loser is gonna win someday, and today's just not my day. I'm gonna keep getting beat up, but I'm gonna always try again. I'm gonna always get back up because I have a mission. I have a goal, and one day I'm gonna win. And that's what this piece represents to me. I've never really gone to therapy before. This is the closest thing I have to therapy. Just being in the studio, throwing on these headphones, painting and falling in love with what I do again. I really needed this. This is therapy. Anyway, thanks for letting me talk to you about this new piece I made. I didn't really get too much footage of this because I wanted to focus on painting it. But once I got the idea to make the video, I did record a couple shots just to have it some B-roll in this video. I really needed this. Like I said, I want this video to be a conversation about the art. So if you can relate to this piece, or if you're an artist out there doing your own thing, start a conversation in the comments. And no matter what, we gotta keep going. Keep fighting a good fight. Thank you for listening. I have been Yids, the art hero, the fighter, and eventually the winner. Hope you enjoyed this piece. Hope you enjoyed the conversation. And yeah, I'll see you next time you come back to the studio. Let me put this guy up here. Stay safe and keep creating. And remember, art is for everyone.